Good day, viewers. Welcome back to the continuation of our change of subjects of formula. Today, let's proceed again. Let's look at another ways of setting this question and another way of tackling it. Let's move on. Example 1. Make x the subject of the formula. We want to make s the subject of the formula a over x is equals to b. Given something this way, the first thing to do is to look at these values, a over x. This a has a denominator which is x, and this is what we are looking for as our answer. Let's say over 1 here also. Now, the next step when you give something like this is to cross multiply. So s will multiply b. Since s is the unknown, let's see there on the left hand side. X times b, we have xb is equals to a times 1, we have a. From our previous classes, our example 1 and so on, x and b are joined together by multiplication. To separate them, you have to use the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So since I'm looking for s, I have to divide both sides by b. Divide both sides by b. X b over b is equals to a over b. B cancel b. X is equals to a over b. So we have made x the subject of the formula. Example 2. Make x the subject of the formula. A over x plus b is equals to c. Depending on the way you see this, you can view it in one way and different way. You can view it from our previous example that say, okay, since this one has over s, let me say over 1 here and over 1 here. If we now look at the denominator at x11, what is the LCM? The LCM is x. Let us multiply through by x. Multiply through by x, I have x times a over x plus x times b over 1 equals to x times c over 1. S cancel s, I have a plus s times b, bx equals to s times c, cx. The next thing is to collect like term. Since if you now look at this, to collect like term, let me take this bx here. If I take the bx there, I'm going to have a here equals to cx. When the plus bx is coming here to the minus bx. Now from here, you can invert it. It will make the same thing as we're taking this one to the left hand side. Cx minus bx is equals to a. Now let us collect like time from here. I have x, open brackets. When I collect like time, it will be left with c minus b is equals to what? A. So the next thing is to divide both sides by this c minus b. Since c minus b is joined with s with multiplication and the inverse is division. So we have x open bracket c minus b closely divided by c minus b is equals to a divided by c minus b. This cancel this, x equals to a divided by c minus b. So this is how to make the x the subject of the what? Formula. Also, we can also view it in this way. Okay, instead of being in the first way that we solved, let me take this plus b out. When I take the plus b out, I'm going to have a over x equals to c is there already. When plus b is crossed into minus b. Since this one I have over s, let me say over 1 here. What is the next step? To cross multiply. Don't forget the unknown to the left hand side. We have x multiplied by c minus b. Why am I using brackets? Because this is more than one value. You have to use brackets. If it is ordinary c, it will be s times c, the sign of multiplication, is equals to a times 1, we have a. From here, I'm looking for my s. I have to divide both sides by c minus b. So I have x open bracket c minus b divided by c minus b equals to a open bracket c minus b. This value cancels this value. X is equals to a divided by c minus b. So you can see we arrive at the same answer. Example 3. Make x the subject of the formula. A open bracket x plus b close bracket is equals to c. Now, since this x is in a bondage of this bracket, you have to open this bracket first. A times x, we have ax. There's a positive sign here. Plus times plus, we have plus. A times b, we have ab is equals to c. From what we have done in the previous example, the next thing to do is to collect like term. Take away ab to go and meet your c. Ax is equals to c. When this one cross change to what? Minus ab. Now I need my x. I have to divide both sides by this a. Ax divided by a is equals to c minus ab divided by a. A cancel a. S equals to c minus ab divided by a. So we have made x the subject of the formula. So in this case, this is another method, another ways of solving subject of the formula. We move gradually as we have said in our previous class until we get to the complex one on how to arrive it. Just learn this very well. You will see that this topic is very, very simple. I remain your favorite, Latif Ismaila Akambi, your mathematics and chemistry tutor. If you are a new member on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for my subsequent content. I say thank you. Meet you in the next class.